Sarah James and welcome to TechTok, a mini-series talking tech topics. Today I am joined by Pavel Komarnicki and we are talking about communications with developers. Hi Pavel, how are you doing?
Hello Sarah.
So Pavel is
perfect. I'm very happy to join you today.
Good. So Pavel is looking to set up a course about communication with developers. So maybe you can tell us a little bit more about this.
Yes, basically I worked for over 12 years as a software engineer in various levels of seniority. I managed people, but I also was one of the managed developers. And I realized at some point that many teams have this problem that while they communicate a lot, the quality of communication is a little bit lacking, which leads to communication problems and misunderstandings and a lot of stress and lots of, misguided effort. And this year, since I started my own company, I have the opportunity to help other companies and founders and developers with fixing their communication patterns and getting out of the box how we are perceived, like, Sheldon Cooper from the TV series. Yeah, and I get it a lot, and sometimes it is really like that. And I want, developers and people working with developers to be empowered and more effective. So this is why I want to make the course.
Perfect, sounds good. So what do you think is the biggest barrier for communication with developers and other team members?
I think the biggest problem in communication is that developers and software engineers in general, or engineers in general, they think in a very specific way. Engineering is art of solving technical problems with technology, and basically it shapes our mindset in a very specific way that is sometimes very, let's say, not intuitive to people who do not think this like the same way. So for example, when you have designers or marketing people, they think in completely different ways, in more natural way, the way you point and click at different things, for example, PowerPoints or graphic designs. Mm-hmm. With engineering, sometimes you have to think in months ahead and try to predict in how many different ways certain things can break or can evolve, and that puts us in a very different way of thinking. And this kind of difference makes it very hard sometimes to communicate, because things that are considered easy are very complex when you look at them from the inside.
Cool. Thanks for explaining that. So what do you think the biggest benefit will be for people doing this type of course or understanding a little bit more about the differences in communication?
I really hope that this kind of course will work on two sides of the bridge. On one side, developers will be more aware of their communication patterns and maybe they will be inspired to change the way they communicate, like different things like requirements, or when some things cannot be done the way as expected. But also for non-technical people to be empowered and understand, developers and the world of technology, to be able to get their ideas clearer and more effective in the long run, because they know how to approach different problems from the foundation of mindset.
Okay, cool, perfect. Well, thanks for sharing that, Pavel. So I just wanted to keep this short, but if you do want to hear a little bit more from Pavel on this topic, I will share his details in the comments, and he's mentioned he's happy to chat more about it with you. And thanks for your time, Pavel, and thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you very much.
See you later.